number one.
Iain Jensen, two-boat testing yesterday, just the T6 out today. Before we get on to today, what was your impressions after 2 days of two-boat testing? How did you feel about the performance of each boat?
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll get a lot out of it. It's probably obvious from anyone who's watching that the AC40 as it gets downrange is going pretty well, but I think in a little bit more breeze the boats will be close enough that we can try things and we can get good at the racing side as well.
Your role as a flight controller and a sail trimmer is quite a unique one, isn't it? You have to switch between those two modes while you're racing. Does that come naturally? Do the two things complementary to each other?
I mean, before this campaign I've never really flown a boat before, so that's been a good learning curve. But it's a lot of fun, and learning new skills is always a bit of a challenge. So
I guess in the simulators played a big part in your upskilling on the flight of the boat. When you're in the simulator, are you working on your own? Are you working as a crew? How does it work?
You work as a crew. Yeah, you've got you've got basically the controls you have on a normal boat, and you work as a crew with I guess the boat model, and it really gives you a leg up, a little bit of muscle memory as to how the controls which controls you need to press and when, and what reaction the boat will give you when you do a certain thing.
They say in traditional sailing there's no substitute for time on the water. Is the simulator a good substitute in this new world of the America's Cup?
Yeah, it definitely is. I'd say you can do a lot on the sim before you get on the water, which is great, because there's always build schedules and maintenance days, and you can really get a leg up.
You're a campaigner, multiple campaigner with this team for the America's Cup. How different does it feel this time around with Mercedes' involvement in it, and just the general feel of the team?
Yeah, I guess the team feels much bigger this time, and it feels like, to me, it feels like we're in a much better spot. Obviously, Mercedes are reasonably new to America's Cup, but they're learning things quickly, and I think moving forward we're going to be really well placed.
There's a lot of talk about the data analysis on the boat, sucking in all of that data. How do you as a sailor feed back that kind of intangible expertise and feel for the boat? How do you get that into the system?
I think you're just there to, there's so much data coming off these boats that you can't look at everything in detail. So you're there to narrow in the areas that you need to be spending your time on, I think.
That's fantastic. Thanks for that insight. We'll let you go before the thunder overtakes us.
No worries. Thanks a lot.